I don't have no speed.
If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
I was trying to hurry up and get that shit over with, though,
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 30. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? Right now, what you're rooting for is your defense.
Yeah, you losing, man. What's going on?
I told you I was.
You told me you was about to be 2-0, nigga. That's what you said to me.
No, I didn't.
So you about to be 2-0? Oh, no, you said, yeah, boy, I need you to fix it.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
That's why niggas get their ass shot.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
I'm about to say, they thought they should have taken him.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
Might as well, man.
He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
The nigga literally ain't had to drive the field yet. And when he tried, he threw 2 to 3 picks.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
We just assume everybody going to spam crosses.
Franks now to throw on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And
well, why did you lead him so far?
Marcus May with a pick.
That's it.
And the Rams are going to get the football back at their own 17. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks at this point. You got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side. coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Good time to fuck around. You would have been all over that shit.
They'll give this to Akers running right. And bulldozing his way through. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 42 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Cup, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead.
You ran away from it, man.
I want
Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
The jump, I don't know.
Man, I got 451 to go 2 touchdowns.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
Steelers fucking made the playoffs.
Yeah,
they in there crunk. They in there crunk, nigga.
Yeah, niggas won, boy. Like, why he had to make it Chenault out of all people, though?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh. Look, no. Get out of here, man.
Back to throw. Franks. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
And now here is another
Come on, bro.
Picked off
For a ball.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time?
You shit, little girl.
On
I think
play
otherwise.
action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Akers, and he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. They're going to look to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The running back whooped the rest of the ass off the route.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from
the way you playing now, the way you played a couple years ago. I'm just thinking this ain't even you. It wasn't you back then playing.
You crazy here. Stop playing.
There ain't no way you just got this bad, fam. I say that with all due respect.
Whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Back to throw again. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar.
Here's a diving catch right side. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Franks now on second down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Franks, third down from the gun.
But come on, bro.
Incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Franks will throw for it on fourth down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final half of the third quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the
Tagovailoa. I love to attack Tagovailoa. I love to attack Tagovailoa.
Shut the fuck up.
Dancing to his
I'm bad.
left.
It's good.
To the end
I'm
zone,
gonna
but it's
ball,
incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps away to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is third.
Come here, you did, boo-boo. I need to change it back. I smell you. Yes, you did. Get your butt over here. Give me a diaper.
Looking to throw. Franks.
Give me a diaper right there.
Got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Hey.
Great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Lions are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Why do you shit like this? This is fucking inhumane.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Good girl. I really got a strong stomach for kids and shit like that. That's my kids, but you pushing it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the
random
28.
baby diaper, I would have threw up.
They'll look to throw here.
Looking
underneath, he's got Akers. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game. As they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The Rams on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Come on, bro.
First down past the 40. And down to the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
They'll run on first down. Akers. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And his kick here is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
plotting for this drive,
you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what
they
you
are
did
cheating me,
man.
Oh, my
God,
bro.
You have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. It's Franks now from the shotgun.
Seen that shit too, man. That shit, wow.
Throw deep downfield.
They did it again.
The offense just won
They did it again. Man, they just did it again. Oh my God, they cheated me.
Bullet it, nigga.
I did, nigga.
Nah, you lobbed that shit. Bullet that shit.
No, I'm not lobbing shit.
Franks.
Yeah, Frank's got a goddamn candy on him, but he over there now, fam. Look.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Send RB R1 up, nigga, or down square. There you go. Yeah. How about that?
On 1st and 10, Franks forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throwing again, Franks on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be caught, Dwayne Eskridge. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Detroit.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Operating from the gun, Franks buying time to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's an return for